12 News this morning at 6 o'clock. The search for a person of interest behind this subway shooting in Brooklyn. New evidence linking this man to other states. And we have the safety measures that our public transportation systems are taking right now.
Plus, insurance costs pricing people out of their homes across South Florida. What a lawmaker calling for a special session says is to blame for the rising cost of premiums, and how he plans to keep people in their homes.
And skies are dry this morning. I'll let you know when rain returns back to the area.
It's a new day. This is CBS 12 News This Morning.
Hey, good morning to you. We're in for another beautiful dry day. Good morning. I'm Matt Lincoln.
And I'm Sam Kerrigan. We want to take a live look this morning in downtown West Palm Beach. It is looking beautiful out there, a nice calm start. Let's check in with meteorologist Lauren Oleski.
Yeah, a little warmer out there this morning, but still not looking too bad. Radar dry. That'll change by tomorrow, though. So today's still another nice one outside. 9:15 this morning, partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies. That southeast wind might bring a couple of clouds at times onshore, but overall, your Wednesday isn't terrible outside. Tomorrow, more moisture, though, starts to move in, so it's going to increase the chance of rain outside. 7:15 tomorrow morning, partly cloudy to mostly sunny out there. And then we'll start to see some of that rainfall bubbling up out there for us. 5:15 on your Thursday afternoon. There's those thunderstorms moving a little further inland. Strongest activity closest to Lake Okeechobee because those two sea breeze boundaries are going to collide. And when that happens, we end up with nearly stationary storms and stronger activity since the air has nowhere to go but up. So it forces stronger storms to develop since they can get a little taller. So partly cloudy to mostly clear out there for us today. Temperatures will slowly be warming up. We're going to hit about 80 degrees by 11 o'clock. Matt, Sam.
All right, Lauren, 6:01 now. We want to check on our roadways. Looking good here in Port St. Lucie, I-95 and the Turnpike there near Becker Road running up to speed. Looking good on the Treasure Coast. Also looking good here in Palm Beach County. Traffic Tracker 12 heading north on 95 in West Palm Beach. No crashes or delays at this hour.
Our big story of the morning, we start with a live look in New York City, the city that never sleeps. Right now, a massive manhunt for a person of interest accused of shooting at least 10 people on a subway in Brooklyn. This all happened during morning rush hour, a time where thousands of people are on their way to work or to get to school.
Yeah, really scary moments. Police say a man set off 2 smoke bombs in the train to distract the rush hour crowd before he started shooting.
Yeah, this is a wild scene here. Video just moments after the shooting. This video a little disturbing here as you see all the smoke, people just rushing out of the train as it comes to the stop. Kara Duffy at the live desk following the developments here. Kara, what do we know about the person of interest in this case?
New York police have identified this man here as a person of interest. They say Frank James is from Philadelphia and that he rented a U-Haul connected to this shooting. Police also found one of his credit cards at the scene. I want to show you some new footage just into the newsroom this morning. It shows that U-Haul being towed away from the scene, a key piece of evidence. There are still a lot of unanswered questions this morning, but here's what we do know. Police say nearly 30 people were taken to the hospital after the shooter allegedly opened smoke grenades on the train, then started firing. The suspect fired his gun about 33 times, hitting at least 10 people. Thankfully, none of the injuries appear to be life-threatening. And this morning, we are hearing from one of the survivors of the shooting from his hospital bed. Take a listen.
All I see was just black smoke, and that's when I got hit. I didn't think, it was serious until I got off the train. I put my pants down, and the size of a quarter is just gushing out blood. I was shocked. I'm still shocked right now. I'm shaking. I don't even know how I'm holding my phone. I don't think I could ever ride a train again, to be honest.
And at the scene, police recovered a bag filled with alarming items like smoke bombs, a hatchet, as well as gasoline. And that key to the U-Haul was found in the subway. The police commissioner also said that they found concerning posts connecting James to this. The post expressed displeasure and disgust with the city of New York, Mayor Adams, and homelessness. NYPD says that the attack is currently not being looked at as an act of terrorism, but as of right now, nothing has been ruled out. Matt?
And Kara, this morning, public transportation services across the nation are taking extra security measures, including right here in South Florida. Tri-Rail, which travels from West Palm Beach to Miami International Airport, says it will increase security and do frequent inspections at stations and onboard trains. Brightlines trains making stops in West Palm, Fort Lauderdale, and Miami say they also have boosted their security and safety measures. We are still waiting to hear from PalmTran.
And for all the latest developments out of New York, make sure to download our free CBS 12 News app from your app store. We will send push alerts right to your phone.
At 6:05 now, and this morning, we're keeping an eye on high property insurance costs, pricing so many people out of their homes in South Florida. Right now, State Senator Jeff Brandes from Pinellas County, that's the St. Petersburg area, is pushing for a special session to help keep people in their homes. He tells CBS 12 News inflation is just one of the many reasons that the costs of premiums are rising.
We need to offer policyholders more flexibility. There's no reason you need to go get a brand new roof if you've got 12 years of life left on your existing roof. And so allowing for actual cash value on the remaining life of that roof is something we should allow insurers to write.
Right now, Senator Brandes has the signatures needed from lawmakers to force a special session. If the process moves forward, we could see lawmakers back in Tallahassee by the end of May.
6:06 is the time, and this morning inflation is not only driving up the cost of housing, but also everyday essentials like food and gas. A new inflation report shows consumer prices jumped 8.5% last month. That's the fastest inflation rate in more than 40 years. And people are feeling the pain across the board. We are all feeling it right now. New numbers show the average household is spending $327 more every month on goods and services. Meat prices are up almost 15%. Overall, food prices are up nearly 9%, and energy prices are up 32% in the past year. And as you see it here, gas prices rose 18% just last month.
Keep going up and up and up, Sam. When we take a live look now at the White House, President Biden has announced a new plan to bring some of those gas prices down. He's waiving an ethanol rule to keep gas prices lower this summer. The waiver allows the sales of 15% ethanol gasoline. The Environmental Protection Agency prohibits the sale of this E15 gas from June to mid-September to reduce smog. Now, right now, the national average for a gallon of gas is about $4, but South Florida, including Palm Beach County, are still seeing prices well above that average. We are seeing about $4.28 right now. The cheapest gas in the state of Florida is up in the Panhandle.
6:07 is now the time. This morning, jury selection continues in the sentencing trial of the Parkland school shooter. In just hours, about 240 potential jurors will be questioned about making the decision of whether Nikolas Cruz should get life in prison or the death penalty. Right now, nearly 200 people have moved on to the second round of questioning. Testimony is expected to start on May 31st. Cruz pleaded guilty last year to killing 17 people at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School on Valentine's Day back in 2018. Jury selection starts at 9 o'clock this morning.
And in just hours, the Jupiter couple accused of locking their son in a box in their garage will be back in court. Timothy and Tracy Ferder are claiming one or more of their children hacked their email. The couple says illegally obtained emails were given to the children's foster team to be used against the parents in court. The lawyer representing the couple will push to have that lawyer on the team removed from the case. The couple is charged with aggravated child abuse. Also, a Pahokee High School teacher accused of touching students inappropriately will be back in court for a hearing this morning. Court documents show Stephen Goodman faces a new misdemeanor battery charge. That's in addition to the 3 battery charges already filed against him. Goodman faces a misdemeanor count of simple battery.
6:08 is the time right now. Coming up on CBS 12 News this morning, to mask up or not? The answer to that question still in limbo as the Biden administration determines the future of the controversial federal mask mandate. Ahead, what airlines are hoping to see happen.
And severe weather slamming the middle of our country ahead. New video coming in some of these tornadoes. It's wild. You've got to see it, and it's coming up next right here on CBS 12 News this morning.